to spill the beans. We just mutated Anunnaki genes. Tiger blood, Charlie Sheen. Leadership level like a college dean. Addicted to the truth like crack is to a fiend. The elites killed the American dream. Along with Epstein, let's rage against the machine. Momentum picking up and I'm hardly burning steam. Positivity never makes it mainstream. The country's torn like some Levi jeans. Cutting the lawn, but I'm barely making greens. Give it to you straight like a laser beam. This reality is not what it seems.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. The European Union, one of the most hostile and abusive taxing and tariffing authorities in the world, which was formed sole purpose to take... Dude, these tariffs are getting out of crazy. I mean, it's getting out of hand. I mean, it's just... Dude, 200% tariff on the European Union. Dude, the wine is just going to sit there and rot. As much as people love vino out here in Italy and Spain and France, but, you know, the American market... They're going to need the American market. And as this French winery. Anyway, this guy can explain it. This stuff is going crazy. What the heck?
Well, I'm very glad that I'm no longer in the wine business. Whilst I still own a vineyard in the south of France, thank God it is being looked after by somebody else, because this morning the French wine industry has been thrown, and the Italian one and Spanish one for that matter, has been thrown into absolute turmoil by the new tariffs that Trump is threatening to bring in. What happened yesterday in retaliation for the steel tariffs that America had imposed was that the European Union imposed 50% tariffs on American whiskey. So Trump's turned around this morning and said the European Union, one of the most hostile and abusive taxing and tariffing authorities in the world, which was formed for the sole purpose of taking advantage of the United States, has just put a nasty tariff on whiskey. If this tariff is not removed immediately, the US will shortly place a 200% tariff on all wines, champagne, alcoholic products coming out of France and other EU represented countries. This will be great for the wine and champagne businesses in the US. Well, he's probably right. It will be good for the wine and champagne businesses in the US, and it will be terrible for France, Spain and Italy and Germany, and probably also the UK, because they're now getting into the wine business as well. So this tariff tit for tat, it's what everybody expected, but I think it's wholly unrealistic for the Europeans to think that they can compete with America on tit for tat tariffs. Americans are really not that fussed about, well, some of them like to export, but to be honest, they've got such a huge trade deficit and such a huge home market that tariffs are not going to hit them nearly as badly as tariffs hit Europe. So Trump is no doubt expecting that there will be back down. All he's really trying to do is to level the playing field with Europe. Europe has had a very unfair advantage, a trading advantage with America over the last 50 years, and effectively America has been subsidizing Europe. That's no longer going to be possible under Trump, and he's calling it out. So those trade deficits, he's going to force them to go away. He wants Americans to buy American stuff. American-made stuff. He wants factories to be built in the US, and he doesn't want goods being imported from abroad, or much less anyway. So that's his strategy. The Europeans and the Chinese and the rest of the world are going to find it very, very difficult to compete with this. And he's going to use these tariffs as a stick to beat other countries. And to grow his own economy. So there are lots of people who say tariffs are a bad idea, that they'll stoke up inflation. But I think when you are the biggest market in the world and you're in charge of it, it's your duty to do your best for that country. Why should you bother too much about the rest of the world? And America is doing just that. Donald Trump is righting the wrongs of the last 50 years, and he is going to make America great again. Poor old Europe. And the UK can't be too happy about it either. But anyway, young men, if I were you, move to America. That's where the future is now. Europe is busted.
Europe is busted. Like, share, hit the notification bell. And is he right? like Europe is busted. Honey, pack your things. We're going back to the USA, I guess. Make sure you guys use promo code OFFTOPIC to save 20% off your monthly and yearly memberships when you check out my weekly podcast, The Off Topic Show, right there exclusively on Compound Censored. Today's episode is up now. Yeah, that's right. It's up now and it's for free. That's right. Today's episode is for free, but not tomorrow and not yesterday's. So use that promo code Off Topic. And if you're watching right here on YouTube, hit the notification bell, like, share, subscribe. Let me know below. What do you think? You think the tariffs are going to break the USA, or is it going to break Europe even more? Only time will tell, unless we don't need time to tell, because we can already tell. Hopefully the world doesn't tell America to go to hell.